Man, this takes me back. In case y'all looking at this, yeah, this is a picture of a picture. I just used the webcam to take a picture of this photo I got because this is before digital cameras. So this is all I have. But this was me and Ricky Hatton at the Jermaine Taylor Bernard Hopkins 2. And he was coming to sign contracts with Golden Boy as a part of a distribution deal, which he was going to start working with Golden Boy. So he was there with meeting with Oscar De La Hoya, and pretty much everything was done. He was just making his appearance for the first time and trying to build his image in the United States, because a lot of people didn't know who he was. Okay. And we had a conversation because he was just became like the man. He beat Costa Zoo, and everybody wanted Floyd to fight him before Floyd went to 147, and said Floyd ducked him. But I remember his father saying that, you know, Ricky's not ready for 147 just yet. So we're going to wait and stay at 140, but he didn't feel that he was even ready for Floyd Mayweather at that time. So when I ran into him this time, Ray Hatton was right there with him, and we had a conversation because I'm like the only human being that really recognized who Ricky Hatton was. Now Ricky Hatton couldn't walk in Las Vegas like that without somebody saying, hey, that's Ricky Hatton. You know, but he was just walking there, and I grabbed him and like, hey, Ricky. So once we was passing each other, and we began to talk about the Floyd Mayweather situation, and I was intrigued, like, man, like, why didn't this fight happen at 140? And like, what really went down? And Ray Hatton just said, oh, it will happen, don't worry, it's gonna happen. He's like, but we'll probably fight him at welterweight, but we want Ricky to get, you know, some more fights in, but the fight will happen. And this was back in 2006, and they were already grooming Ricky Hatton to go up and fight Floyd the next year. They're already working on it. And Ricky Hatton didn't seem confident at all about that fight, but he was anxious to get the fight. That time he really didn't seem like confident that the fight would happen, but he was anxious at the fight. The fact that he's in Vegas, he's finna go with Golden Boy. The atmosphere of this fight was huge, and he was just anxious. You know, he was just like, yeah, I'm finna make it. This is like the biggest thing for me, you know, is to be here. He was just really happy. He was talking to anybody that walked past who wanted to talk to him, but a lot of people just didn't know who he was. So he was just able to waltz through the crowd. Only the true fight fans knew who he was, and as he gave interviews throughout the day. But he's a, you know, perfect gentleman. You know, we talked about like this future. We talked about the Costa Zoo fight. And I told him, I said, man, Ricky, you got to do whatever you wanted to do in that fight. And he said, Costa Zoo's a dirty son of a bitch. So he's tough as nails, but he wanted to play rugged. And he's like, he was hitting me with little short elbows on the inside. So he's like, he got rugged right back. He said that's the way he was taught. He was going to have a clean fight and try to watch it, but he's like, he made it a dirty fight early. So he just went with it. He just said, let's go. Any fight he wanted to fight, he was ready for. But I just wanted to leave y'all with that note. I don't know what it might mean to y'all, but I just looked at this and the memories came back. I'm out.